So you're thinking about getting the 511 CAMS bag? Well, good. I'm glad you got to this video because we're going to go over it real quick. So, what exactly are we looking at here? This is the CAMS 3.0 from 511. And this is a relatively large bag. It's approximately 40 inches by 20 by 16. And then you also have a compartment underneath that has some storage. So we're going to take a look at that. So real quick, let's just take a look at the exterior here. So right out of the gate, you can see you have 3 large storage pockets here. So they're all 3 zipper pockets. And you can fit all kinds of stuff in here. I'm going to open them up real quick just so you can see what they look like. All 3 of these pockets have a padded exterior. So when you're picking this thing up and dumping it into your truck or out of your truck or into your car or what have you, you have all padded exterior, so you're not damaging all the stuff that you have in here. All right, so that's awesome. I love storage, and the more pockets, the better for me. All right, let's take a look at the top of this here. Just going to tilt this forward a little bit. So you have a couple of transparent windows on the top here, which are also zippered. And let's get into this thing. So you have 2 sets of compression straps on the top here, which I've already unbuckled. And getting into the main compartment. So you have a super roomy main compartment here. Let me tilt this forward so you can see. All right, this comes with a couple of dividers. I don't have them set up right now because I haven't even thought about putting my gear into here. I'm just doing a quick review on this before I do that. But let me bring these dividers up just so you can see what they look like. They're Velcro in the front and back. Okay. And here's what they look like in there. Okay, I don't know if you can see it on camera. I'll probably get a couple of close-ups, but along the wall here and on the bottom, you do have MOLLE looping. So if you have any MOLLE pouches that you want to put in there, you can MOLLE those in. 511 also sells some that you can use. So that's pretty awesome. So you can separate this into 3 compartments. And if you can tell, this came with some carbon fiber rods that go across the front and back of the bag here. There's one on the bottom here and one on the top or the back of the bag. So those will give some structural integrity here, so the bag is not collapsing in on itself. It's pretty durable. These rods weren't installed when the bag came; they were just in the bottom. But there's two little eyelets, one on the left and right, both in the back and the front of the bag, where those sit in there, and then these Velcro stays just keep them in place. All right. Let's flip this guy around real quick. We'll take a look at the back of the bag. All right, back here, another couple of zipper compartments. These are really big zipper compartments. So same thing, they're padded. All right, and you also have some looks like some structural webbing in here. It doesn't look like you can't get anything weaved into there. This is more looks like for the structure and durability of the bag. Okay, switching around to the bottom of the bag. All right, so you have a pretty hard bottom of the bag here with a pull handle. You also have a couple of sets of legs, ruggedized corners, so you're not ripping them up, which is awesome. And you have some wheels and the I guess the wheel enclosure piece here. And a lot of these pieces are replaceable. So if you damage them, you break a wheel, you crack the plastic, these can all be replaced, which is awesome. You can go on the website, they have a YouTube video about how to do the replacements. So that's actually pretty amazing. All right, on the other side here, same thing. You have the reinforced corners, pull handle. You have a strap here, a couple more legs, another pull handle here. So all kinds of cool stuff. The coolest thing about this bag, which I think, is there's this big storage compartment in the bottom here. So you have this big, huge compartment here where you can strap in AR-15s, any kind of gun you really want, to be perfectly honest with you. And then one thing which I passed up is there's also another storage compartment here that zips open. So you can put anything you want in here. You can put pistols in here, more magazines. You can put maybe a small SBR in there if you wanted to. So this bag has tons of storage. I'm super hyped that they sent this out to me. I'm gonna get this thing loaded up with my gear, and then I'll probably do another video on how I load this out with my stuff. So if you're thinking about getting this bag, don't hesitate. I know it's a little bit pricey. It's just under 400 bucks, but honestly, this is probably the best quality loadout bag that I have ever had, and I've had quite a few. So this thing seems like it's going to be durable. If you're thinking about getting it, I recommend it. So stay tuned. I'm going to load this out with my gear, and then I'll do another video and just show you what my loadout looks like. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Go check them out at 511. Jump on their website. You can find this. It's the CAMS 3.0. Carry all my stuff 3.0. Go check them out.